Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima kasih sudah klik video ini. Jumpa lagi di Damblong Channel. Oke lur, seperti biasa di video kali ini gue pengen reaction lagi salah satu video dari Putri Ariani yang direaction oleh kreator luar negeri lur. Seperti biasa juga di video ini gue kasih tag bahasa Indonesia biar kita sama-sama mengerti apa yang komentar para kreator luar negeri tentang Putri Ariani. Jadi tanpa banyak basa-basi lagi, yuk langsung kita gas ke videonya. Check it out. Okay.
Hey everybody, it's your online singing coach back again today with a new reaction. I've been wanting to see what Putri Ariani's been up to post America's Got Talent. And I see here that she recently performed Hero with Alan Walker at the TikTok Awards Indonesia. And I can't wait to watch that, so let's watch it together.
Been here before, it's in my muscle memory, I'm pretty sure. I recognize you, there is something in your eyes.
Oh, getting excited with that crescendo there. But yes, there's already a lot to comment on here. I love, first of all, that there's a full orchestra on stage for this. That teeny tiny opening line that they did was so beautiful. Nothing like a live orchestra. Putri, again, looks like a rock star. I love how she really, you can tell that Putri loves to dress up for her performances. And she rocks those outfits. The fringed vest on top, woo! The makeup, she's just the red. She looks amazing. Nice. Fun to see both her and Alan Walker on stage together. I love how Putri in this beginning section really taps into the light, ethereal nature of the original vocal by Sasha Alex Sloan. Very pure, pristine, breathy, delicate, youthful, all of these lovely sensations happening in the vocal here. Now, the hardest part in this vocal melody is this big pop up to the F. Who's gonna save me now? Of course, Putri made it sound effortless. She gave it a tiny little slide down. Who's gonna save? That is classic Putri. I've talked about some of Putri's vocal isms. That's one of the ones she likes to use, is the slide there. Then she started to grow on this Some Kind of Hero, and I'm really excited to hear this next section. But I wanted just to go back a tiny bit to really admire how the orchestra is moving along with the two featured artists here. It's just very, very powerful and moving.
Before the sun goes down, who's gonna save me?
Here it comes.
Some kind of hero, I can't breathe.
Yes.
Hoping you're here to rescue me.
Beautiful.
Before the sun goes down.
Yes.
Who's gonna save me now? Some kind of hero.
Love it. Lots of momentum happening in this past section. Putri loves to sing with dynamic range, and I love that so much about her performances. In some of these phrases that we just heard, she went from full, big, passionate singing, back to that light, breathy tone, back to the big, passionate singing, back to the light, breathy tone. She switches back and forth so fast, and both those dynamic levels have such a pleasing impact on the listener. The light, breathy, delicate is like, ah, oh. And then the big, passionate vocals are like, oh. Of course, I'm hearing more of some of Putri's isms that I've talked about before. She loves to use a cry sound at the end of some of her phrases. Need someone! Right there, that cry sound. I always love it when Putri does that. I also just love her full belted tone. Like on the "Will you lift me up?" That phrase, that is Putri's power voice. And the tone is just incredible. I love the tone. There's a little bit of a vibrato. There's a little bit of, mask. There's a little bit of mixed voice in there, but there's a richness that's a little bit heavier, a little more chesty.
Will you lift me up? Jumpstart my heart. I need someone before the sun goes down. Who's gonna save me now? Some kind of hero, I can't breathe. Hoping you're here to rescue me before the sun goes down. Who's gonna save me now?
It's a really lovely blend of different sensations, different resonances happening in her voice. And I noticed here, okay, it's not a full orchestra, but it's a nice number of strings there on stage. And I love some of the things they're doing. I love how the orchestra is doing little answers to Putri's phrases. Been here before, ew. Those answers. Love this growth in the second verse. And then it was that second chorus where Putri did a lot more of the strong, belted power mama vocals. But like I said, she was like flipping back and forth. She'd go very, very light and airy and ethereal for some of the higher parts, and then she'd be right back down in that full voice. Let's listen to that second chorus one more time.
Before the sun goes down, who's gonna save me now? Some kind of hero.
Yes! There's so much feeling and emotion that comes through when Putri sings. This last some kind of hero. And here, let's just listen to this last one again.
Some kind of hero.
Yes! Again, that cry sound at the end. It's so good. Love that. Nice and light again here. Yes!
Thank you.
Feeling perky in that one, I felt with that little thank you.
Oh, dahsyat loh ya komentar kreator ini tentang suara Putri Ariani dan saat penampilannya di video kali ini. Memang kita juga bisa lihat memang Putri Ariani di video kali ini tuh benar-benar sangatlah beda dengan video lainnya tuh ya. Putri Ariani sangatlah menjiwai dan juga sangatlah tersentuh banget dengan lagu ini loh sepertinya tuh ya. Putri Ariani itu menghayati sekali lagu ini dan juga memberikan tontonan yang luar biasa banget bagi kita dan para kreator luar negeri lainnya loh ya. Serasa beda dan juga suara Putri Ariani tetap mantap. Luar biasa pokoknya. Kita dukung terus Putri Ariani lur. Sekian reaction dari gue kali ini. Kurang lebih gue minta maaf. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Anak cakap, ya di bingkai,